What's up, guys? Mr. Fed here, and this is going to be a new episode of Weirdo Vlogs. And this is going to be about lots of new info about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, like a leak plot and, fake leak character designs that's going to be for the sequel since they turned out to be fake. So, first up is the leak plot. So, let me read it for you. After receiving the key to Brooklyn for saving their home, Mario and Luigi enjoyed life as heroes for the first time, but the celebration soon attracts an old acquaintance, Wario, a former co-worker who, blinded by greed, is willing to do anything to steal their glory. What begins as a dispute on Earth soon connects to a greater danger. Bowser Jr., Bowser's son, has secretly emerged and taken control of the mysterious center of the universe, with a plan that threatens to expand the Koopa Empire far beyond the Mushroom Kingdom. To stop him, the brothers embark on a journey through strange worlds alongside Peach, Yoshi, and Princess Rosalina, who must protect her twinkles before they are consumed by darkness. Each step reveals more dangerous evidence, and black market for forbidden stars will lead them to confront truths they never imagined. But not everything is in their hands. 7 elite Koopa hunters have been unleashed, one for each corner of the galaxy, and their mission is simple: make sure no one can challenge the new order that Bowser Jr. intends to establish. So yeah, this leak plot that has been leaked from I think that one movie theater chain on Twitter, and it's pretty much confirmed that Wario, Bowser Jr., and the Koopalings are going to be in the movie besides Yoshi and Rosalina, because the movie is called the Super Mario Galaxy movie, not the Super Mario World movie, since the sequel is going to be based on the Galaxy duology games, which is pretty neat. So for Wario, yeah, I think it makes sense that they had to bring in Wario because since Spike's kind of could be related to this guy, and I'm so happy that Wario is going to be in it, but him possibly teaming up with Bowser Jr. from one of the info about the sequel is kind of surprising, since I thought this was going to be Wario and Waluigi teaming up, not Wario and Bowser Jr., but maybe it's actually a nice change of trope for having Wario team up with someone else than just Waluigi. And Rosaline being referred as princess, it's kind of odd since she's supposed to be a galaxy goddess, queen of all the galaxies. So princess is, I don't know if this is gonna be true, if she's gonna be the princess, or they're gonna change it to like queen or galaxy goddess for Rosalina for her title. And Yoshi, yeah, obviously Yoshi is gonna be in it because according to that leak plot. So yeah, and the Koopalings, yeah, I think it has something to do with the return of them in Super Mario Brothers Wonder Switch 2 DLC that's coming out next spring, which is coming out around the same time as the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which is pretty interesting. And for the plot leak, I meant the character leaks. I was about to say the plot leak, even though I already mentioned it. So there's 3 designs for Yoshi, Rosalina, and Bowser Jr., but no Wario and the Koopalings, which I think that's for the best, since we don't want to see what Wario actually looks like until more info about the sequel. So yeah, and they look kind of nice, but it's just fan made, or possibly it's made by AI, so they're not confirmed to be real designs of those characters until more info about it, possibly around at the sequels is very on the direct next month for it, possibly in November, which that'll be a 2-month wait, which I'll be okay about it. And also the whole Koopalings being referred as Koopa Hunters, which seems like a more killer title than Koopalings. And each one actually conquer 7 7 planets that pretty much that's around this this mysterious center of the universe that Bowser Jr. rules over. And obviously Bowser has to come back, since you can't have a Mario type of story about Bowser. And But there's like one character that was yet to be seen, possibly as like a third wheel villain or not. Tatanga, since a purple alien from the Sumario Land duology. I wonder if he's gonna show up as like a cameo or just gonna be like a minor villain that Mario and Luigi and the others have to face off. Before had to face off, Bowser Jr., who has to do with has to free his father from his jar prison after getting shrunken by a mini mushroom at the end of the first movie. I wonder. And yeah, so those fake leaked designs for these three characters, except for Wario and the Koopalings, look nice, but yeah, they're just fan made or just made from AI. Since maybe the official designs will be better than that, and hope they do Wario right, and possibly they can have like Danny DeVito voice him, since that's like the one fan cast that everybody wants to be true for Wario. It's the funny Lorax guy, or Uncle Dan from Migration, or Phil from Hercules, or the Penguin from Batman Returns, or the ring leader guy from the Tim Burton's Dumbo. So he could be like a good choice for Wario, even for those like other good choices like Dan McBride or John Goodman as Wario, since they could like fit the big guy type of character, who acts tough. And yeah, and hopefully they're gonna do the sequel better than the first one by its story, since by the plot it sounds like it's gonna be a lot more grander than the first movie. Like, yeah, just like Sonic Movie 2 is a bit more grander than the first film, and so the third one is even more grander. Maybe the same thing will happen whatever a third Mario movie is about to happen. Possibly is gonna be a bit more grander. Possibly going to be based on possibly it's going to be based on a mixture of Odyssey and Wonder, kind of. Unless they're going to do something a bit more crazier, like maybe it's going to be based on one of the RPG games, like Mario and Luigi, or even Super Mario RPG, which that'll be neat. So yeah, and for the voice cast, that could voice these, besides Wario, Yoshi, yeah, it's going to be just making Yoshi noises. Rosalina, maybe possibly the voice actress for Elsa from Frozen, which is Adina Menzel. I think that's what she's called. And Bowser Jr., some people think Kevin Hart could voice him, but I don't know. Maybe they just should bring in, Nancy Cartwright, the voice actress for I think I got her name right. The voice actress for Bart from The Simpsons. So I think she could fit Bowser Jr. rather well in the sequel. Obviously, Danny DeVito was gonna be Wario, so that's I hope that becomes true. And Rosalina, yeah, obviously Idina Menzel, Elsa, sort of, unless they're gonna go for someone that fits the more goddess, status for Rosalina. And Yoshi, yeah, it's gonna be just making Yoshi noises, unless they're gonna bring, the voice actress for Penny Parker from the Spider-Verse films, Kimiko Guan, I don't know what's her last name, but no, the voice actress for Penny Parker from the Spider-Verse films. Unless they're gonna go for just the classic Yoshi noises, which I'll be fine with. So yeah. So, all that leaked new info about the smart Galaxy movies kind of maybe intrigue if the sequel's gonna end up being better than the first film by its leak plot and character roster, especially the rather unexpected team up with Wario and Bowser Jr. And obviously Rosalina's gonna show up, and obviously Yoshi's gonna show up because of the post-credit scene for the first movie. So yeah, this could be a pretty short Weirdo Vlogs episode. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Weirdo Vlogs, as I say. So like and comment this video and subscribe for content. So have a Galaxy-tastic day, everybody. So bye.